Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals. Between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hiking, 18. Ready.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt doing it for the first time. And he's caught after a game about 2. Keely Ringo making the play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. And now it's 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky-Merritt. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Let's get far more with the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 Maverick. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Puts him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Okay,
The Eagles go down for this 3rd down call.
let's go now. Come back team. Come, 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. This connects with Higgins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Again, Daniels to the air. Jump off caught by his back. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Daniels is going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 3rd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Here we go. Set.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Cox, this is lane. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Blake Groupie to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Will begin his return from the 11. An excellent effort there sets him up almost at field.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Right, 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
Here we go.
And netted some positive yards.
Stop. 180. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
On second down, here's Barkley. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On third down, here's Burrow. Catch is made by the rookie from WVU. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He'll go quickly to the right. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. Cuts right. He's still going at the 30. Cuts it to the right sideline. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Gun.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The Commanders have an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. They go to Barkley again. He's got to gain a 6 there. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with this speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels now. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Groupie to try the point after. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 2, ready?
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
It's just set. Can. Start.
One play action here. Burrow. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow from the gun. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Start.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. Tiger.
Frosty Merritt gets it from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
On the jump.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Crack. 60 Bison. Let go.
They're going to run again here with Frosty Merritt. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Dragon 60.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready? Past the 60, past the 60. Seven Pirates. Warriors 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. He's out in the clear. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a one-score game in the first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 tight.
Now Daniels to throw. The left side, caught by Higgins. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Play fake here, Daniels. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play, and the Commanders will have a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Gun, run for it. Oh, what a hit! Starts the ball loose! And the Birds got to it!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Coach, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
11. 180. Wait, hot.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Gun. Hot. 180. What is hot? 11 empty tank. 11 empty tank.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and
2. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's get set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the Commanders pick it up. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Completed left side to Samuel. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but he would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Commanders, first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
18, 5 in. 2.
The throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the jump.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
19 Tiger.
Krosky Merritt on his own read. Great play is brought to an end. This one reaches the 35-yard line. He goes to the hurry-up here.
Washington Commanders, first down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7
Daniels now on first down. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry-up here.
2 yards.
60 Eagles. 50.
The Eagles' 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Grouping adds the extra point. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 28, Eagles 14.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
20-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First down, Burrow to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. He'll throw it. He's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT, Tate. Big 13. Big 13. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 11 Mighty. 11. Stop.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Chased out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Matthews Lewis seen.
Ready up.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt.
Give it to Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Play action now. Daniels. Pass complete to Lane. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on. Come on. Hey.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Crosses the 35. Bring them on. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hauled in by Lane. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Panther 60. Cardinal.
Roski Merritt has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Groupie to try the point after. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. 12.
Barkley on a shotgun handoff. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here we go.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Go! Ready.
Here's Roski Merritt off the option. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing now, Daniels. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Third down, they need 7. They'll throw, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. He's got it. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
12. Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Let's get set. Can.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's Smith on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's done.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
11 MT. Gun. Dot. 180. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Dot.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's Burrow. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. That's for an offense who just threw the interception, heading right back out there. You better flush it fast.
His return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. He finds Dotson left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Connects on the crosser. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Panthers 42. Eagles 21.
Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here.
Philadelphia.
Oh, the Eagles are celebrating. And they did. They got that one back.
Eagles.
All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself, or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, at this point, Brock, the surprise isn't that he nearly threw another interception, right? It's that these guys actually let him off the hook defensively this time by dropping it.
Kate, they let him off the hook. Let him off the hook. And the stat sheet might forget that near interception, but the coaches won't. That's called a turnover-worthy play. Way too many of them.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
White 80, 11, 11, 11.
Again, it's Burrow. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
One, ready?
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Gun.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On one, ready?
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Connection made to Raymond. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Kate, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. But both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They bring a tight end in motion right. Out of the gun, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Got for big yards on the right side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
19 Lions.
Daniels on first down. Right side cut by Higgins. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Daniels is going to throw again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
He'll make a pick for it on the ground. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback so he could scramble for the first.
Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Grupe sends it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Hey, can.
Burrow back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Gun.
On first down, here's Burrow. Trying to push deep downfield. This is dropped inside the 15. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
Ready?
They'll try it on the ground. And he can't make the end zone, and that may have been their last gasp as this stays a 3-possession game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
Ready up.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
They're
going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. It's a
Come
gain
on.
of 25
Hey.
yards.
70,
And the
Timberwolves.
Commanders' first down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up second and yard. At the 7.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the... Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Man in motion out of the slot. Daniels throwing on third. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to take credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
11 MT. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with the hoops team, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception is leading to another, and eventually, you just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger. That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our caps to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
It's just set.
Trying for it with Burrow. Throw caught by his running back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have